Yes, sir. What up, world? What up, world? Welcome to 35th and Kentucky Sports. It is your guy, Murph.
It's your boy Al, the real man of BBN.
Man, it's cold as hell outside. It's colder than a polar bear's toenails, like Big Boy would say, man. Like, how y'all doing today?
I'm doing alright, man. Recovered from a ugly loss yesterday by my Cards.
Sad.
Another great week to be a Big Blue Nation fan, so we just taking it in, no gloating this week. We all about business.
I mean, y'all getting closer to that 10-2 mark that you said.
Yeah, it's looking more like 9-3 though, because I don't see Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia, they beastly right now. They ran through Florida yesterday.
We stopped the run, we may be alright, because that's all they did was run the ball against Georgia. It ain't like they really threw the ball all over the field, but their defense is better than Mississippi State, and we got a fluke touchdown versus Mississippi State. So,
man, so good weekend in sports. It's cold as hell, like we was talking off earlier. Like, it seemed like we didn't even get a fall. We just straight to winter outside, like pull out the winter coats. So we got a very special episode. We got a guest in the building with us, man. Who we got in the building with us, man?
Man, we welcome former Louisville Cardinal great legend, Camden New Jersey native, Cardinal forever, Mr. Nate Johnson to 35KY Sports. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. What's going on? 35th of Kentucky. What's going on? Man, we appreciate you coming through, man.
Thanks for having me.
Man, this is right here. This is legendary, man. Want to congratulate you on the middle school championship with the AAU program, Team Stamina.
Yeah, 7th and 8.
Y'all
Nike. Jordan, you know.
I need your contact information. You know, it's like y'all got one,
right,
you know.
yes,
So I got to kick it off with that, man. So just kind of tell us about Team Stamina. What y'all got popping with that?
Right now we just got 7th and 8th grade team. You know, Derek Anderson is head of it. Doing great things in the city, outside the city. Bringing a lot of talent together. A lot of talent that people said couldn't play together, had attitudes, but we able to bring them in, calm them down, teach them the game a little bit, and I mean, I think Derek Anderson, he's great with the kids, and his attitude kind of helped me a little bit. I was still fresh off that playing basketball stuff, and still had that rah-rah mentality as a player and as a coach, and just watching him and being able to just slow all that down helps me a whole lot. So I really appreciate that. Tony Johnson as well. We just in the gym working every day, man. In the gym, just keeping basketball alive here in Kentucky.
Like y'all giving back, man. I grew up here and played ball here growing up, so just having former Cardinals here, like you, Alice, y'all coming back playing here, and that's love for real, what y'all doing in the community.
Yeah, definitely.
But we gotta see. We saw you with the invited to the former players practice this past week. Players and former staff members from the Louisville program were all invited out this week. Just kind of tell us about that, like the vibe of practice that day. And
vibe was great, man. You know, just the cause of coming back in there was really good. And you know, it's always great when the Cardinals get back together. And you know, it's always fun with us, and it's great, man. Like I said on the post, it was words couldn't express. You know what I mean? Just all the smiles on their faces, being back in the building with the guys, and you know, going through a tough time right now. But you know, they'll be resilient. You know what I mean? I definitely believe, you know, the best thing Coach Padgett has going for him is he got experience coming back on the team. So when those guys lead those younger guys, they'll all follow. I think it'll be great.
Who during the practice, like who stood out to you as far as player wise?
I'm not even going. I really didn't even look at the practice that much, really. You know, when you see a whole lot of familiar faces and faces that you didn't see for a long time, so it was a lot of dialogue going on between us and the players, and just really happy to be back in the building as a family, man.
What was it like connecting back with Coach Crum?
Well, we see Coach Crum quite a lot. So, but you know, it's always great to see Coach Crum, man. So it's all love.
With all of y'all coming back for this practice, how much do you think that means to the city of Louisville and the fan base? And should they let them know they shouldn't jump ship? A lot of y'all can come to Big Blue Nation if y'all won't do it the right way, but you know, to kind of show them that y'all still believe in your university. And
we believe. I mean, even before all that, you know, before coming back together. We Cards, man. We Cards for life. That'll never change, man. We have a lot of pride. We all go out and handle ourselves as men in the community, and you know, not a whole lot of riffraff between us. But like I said, words can't express, man. It was just a happy day, and we're looking for more to come in the future.
I was go ask in the future, are y'all going to go back and participate? Not participate, but see with the team and.
Yes, definitely. When we first came to Louisville, Rozier, who else? Dr. Dong, all those guys was there in the gym for us when we were freshmen. So why can't we do it for these guys, you know, and let them see our faces? So when we do see them out in the community, hey, what's up, you know, right, what's going on, making sure they straight and everything, and not, you know, out being in the wrong place at the wrong time, because there's a lot of that going on in the city as well. Yes.
How do you feel about how Pitino's connection with past Cardinals, like, did that affect you personally at all? I mean, I know you said that you were overseas, but just as far as his connection with the regime, you know, connection with the former players and former coaches, did that like affect you at all?
It didn't personally affect me. Like I said, I was playing most of those years. I mean, but hate to see him go, but now that this has happened, glad to see him go.
Right.
Do you think that a lot of him shielding former players was to keep y'all away from the indiscretions he had going on down here in Louisville, you know, so y'all wouldn't kind of catch wind? And
I mean, it's possible now, you know, now that all the allegations and all that's coming out, but I hope not. For me, I loved him as a coach, man. I mean, like I said, I'm not taking anything away from him for that, you know what I mean? But now that this has happened, I'm glad to see him gone, man. Really. I mean, because we should be allowed around the players.
yeah,
I mean, this is our university. We built it. You know what I mean? Not me per se, but you know, all of us guys helped build this program, man.
yeah, a lot of y'all was Louisville before him. So.
Definitely. You know, I mean, his reasons of doing that, I don't know if he had a reason for doing that, or maybe because guys knew how arrogant he was, stayed away for whatever reason. No one, you know, we don't know. I mean,
So like, how did you even get to Louisville? Like, as far as people out there that haven't heard your story, like how does it begin your journey to Louisville?
Camden Connection.
Camden Connection.
Mill, you know, legend. Billy, legend.
Man.
Kevin, legend. I mean, me.
Legend. You gotta say legend.
Louisville legend, Kevin legend.
I mean, you know, and rest in peace, our coach, Clarence Turner from Camden. Very interesting. You know, when I first, funny story, he said, go visit Louisville. I said, Louisville? I'm thinking like, they on dirt roads, riding horses, and all that. You know, so when I came here, it was like, it was a shock for me, you know what I mean? I was like, I'm down there. I had a blast, man, when I came. I came visit my, Derby Classic, and I took a unofficial visit and an official visit, and I had an amazing time, man. Amazing time.
What other schools was heavily involved in your recruiting?
Kentucky, Syracuse, Duke, Florida, pretty much everybody, you know.
So Louisville just because of the visit, or
I won't say what I was going to say, but yeah, I mean, it was a great opportunity for me to come here and play right away, which is the main goal. You know what I mean? Freshman year, pretty successful, and kind of mentally, I don't know where it went after that, you know. But I'm glad I was here to be a part of, Kentucky, Louisville Nation, man, for real. Great fans, man. Great support system. Every sport, man. Every sport. Great support system. You can't, as players, you can't ask for better.
That's dope hearing that for real, being like a Louisville native and a fan. We don't get to experience that down there. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to experience
a lot of us here too, though.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. I'll be like, man, go back up to Lexington. Yeah.
A lot of us.
It is. I mean, because, it's our rival, so the dialogue will never end here in Kentucky. Never. You know what I mean? It'll always be Big Blue Nation against Louisville forever. You know what I mean? And those schools ain't going nowhere. I don't care what sport they bring in, what sport becomes good. It's always going to be Kentucky and Louisville. I guarantee you that.
So I gotta see your thoughts on, the whole thing. Now with us moving forward with the program, what do you kind of see for the program going forward? And like as a former alumni and player, like where would you like to see it go? If you had some input on it. National
championships, man. That's what it's all about. Getting the players in here, getting the right coaching staffs in here, having the former players around, so when they do come on these recruiting trips, they see us. Because it's very important, that these guys are still around. So after their playing career, they know they always got a place here in Louisville. Like a lot of us that come from different states. We stay here in Louisville, because great city, man. But, winning, man, that's it. Coach Padgett, if he does a great job, who knows? I mean, that interim
I wouldn't be opposed to it. He had good pedigree. Former All-American.
But like we were talking earlier, we need more Louisville people on the staff. Yeah. Tony Williams, DeJuan Weed, Griff, anybody.
There's enough guys.
Yeah, it's enough guys here that's coaching. Boo Brewer. I mean, it's a lot of people here now. I mean, we got to start somewhere, and this is a good start. It's a good start right now, in light of everything that's going on. But this ain't gonna hold us back, man. Players play the game.
Right.
Not the coaches, not whatever company did, whatever they did. They don't play the game. The players play the game, and they have a lot of experienced players back that can lead, that can help the coach as well.
Yeah.
By going out there playing hard and showing these young guys the culture, man.
Senior point guard.
I mean, for somebody that just knows
it's a big year for him.
Yeah, Snyder being a hometown kid, man.
Yeah, being a hometown kid, he can rally.
And Spartan, you got some Louisville blood on there, so that's powerful.
And y'all boys Sutton.
Yeah. I mean, not in the same sense, but it's kind of like that play for where. Now we're playing for Louisville now in this year, so I wouldn't be surprised, man. You know what I mean? Like, we know they're going to go out there and play hard regardless. We know that. They long, they athletic, they have to use that as their advantage.
Yeah.
They have to.
I like it. They got to turn the tempo up.
Yes, definitely.
It's good hearing all that. I'm anti-Louisville, so I don't like hearing nothing Louisville that's in a good light. So I kind of want to ask, your honest opinion of what happened with your program in the school that you gave your all for with all the allegations and the NCAA infractions. How do you truly feel being a former player and still supporter of the program about them sanctions?
That's it. That's what it comes down to.
Right.
I mean, most of these kids that's going to not just Louisville, a lot of these programs are less fortunate kids, man.
True.
So when somebody say, here you go to this school, what are they going to do? I mean, they're going to go.
Right.
Plain and simple. I mean, I'm not saying like how the D League was set up. You had your A players, you had your B players, you had your C players. A players made the most, then B players, then C players. Set it up like that. I mean, they make billions and billions of dollars off of us a year. But like you said, you sell a jersey or you take a picture or you in trouble. You shouldn't be like that.
It messed up to real prior.
Yeah. I mean, now, it ain't the same no more. The world ain't the same no more. They might as well just go ahead and accept that.
Yeah, I obviously.
And just now that the dialogue is out there, came out there, let's keep it going.
Tear down that system,
rebuild it. You have to. That's like the Kaepernick situation.
That's crazy.
I mean, they thought it'd go away. It ain't going nowhere.
No.
It ain't going nowhere. It's getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you. I take you back. I see where you had a 13-year professional career highlighted in 2003 in the Italian league with an MVP in that league. Well, kind of just talk about your highlights and that experience overseas, man. Because I love hearing about that. You know, getting that international experience of seeing the world.
2 additional years in the D League, won 13 championships. A lot of people don't even know that, you know what I mean? But, you know, to be able to travel the world, have my family travel and see the world was great for me, you know what I mean? Just to be away and just focus on yourself and basketball, really. I mean, I've been in about 50 countries, played in about 30 of them. It's been amazing, man. I mean, amazing career for me, man.
You grew up. Did you have a dream, you know, being from Camden, that the game would take you as far?
Oh, no, never. I never even thought I would play basketball. I always played football, you know. So, coming from Camden, where, you know, with dreams, you know what I mean, and working towards those dreams and achieving those dreams and traveling all around the world, and it's been amazing for me. You know?
That's dope, man. Another former Cardinal, I know he just started his pro career over in Italy this year, Shane Bohannon. So
okay, yeah.
we send
Shout out
him
to
the best
Shane,
over
yeah,
man, in Italy.
I mean, but you know, Shane could play.
Yeah.
Shane's problem was Shane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But as far as basketball, but it seems like he's on the right track right now.
He's getting his mind right.
Yeah, definitely. And it's never too late, man.
Right.
It's never too late. So shout out to him, man, for that. That's a big step for him, man.
No, I really is.
We're proud of him.
We're good friends. He's friend of the show. I know he's in Trento, Italy. What was that? What's that Italian culture like over?
It's cool. All of it is cool. All of it, you know, is different from the U.S.
What was the craziest place you played at as a fan city?
In the Middle East.
And that would have been fan city.
In the Middle East.
And that would have been during the wars.
Yeah, I mean, like, I played in Lebanon where, you know, they don't get along with certain countries in that area, and they be bombing, like, back and forth. I mean, but
did you hear?
No, you don't hear
bombing
you don't
as you
hear
sleep.
I think Tony Williams played close to that area where he might have was hearing it. You know what I mean? But I was a little further away where you don't hear it and all that. But you wouldn't trade it for the world, man. The fans is very, very passionate over it.
They love basketball as much as.
Yes.
Are they better? Are they as crazy?
They way crazy than U.S. fans. They way crazy. They fight. You understand? You know what I mean? Like with our game, we was in a championship game in Beirut, and the game stopped because the police is fighting the players and the fans, man. I mean, like, literally fighting. You know what I mean? Like crazy. Yes.
What's I'm like a big foodie. Like, what was your favorite food like across the water?
I tried everything, man. I didn't shy away from anything. I tried everything. I'll tell you a crazy story. In the Philippines, they eat, you know, I'm not knocking what they eat or whatever, but they eat cat and dog and all that. So they used to bring us lunch every day. So they go, oh, you gotta try. You gotta. I mean, I'm not trying no cat and dog. You feel me? Like, that's just not gonna happen. So they used to bring us lunch every day. So it was like after we ate, it was like, well, how was it? It was like I was like, it was good. It was good. It was like it was dog. So I was
so you froze.
Blacks out, you know what I mean? Blacks out, like I'm trying to gag myself, trying to throw it all up, and they were like, nah, it wasn't. So I imagine it probably was. But it did taste like chicken, though.
That's crazy. That's what sends a lot of them dudes back home. They can't take the food. It's something as small as that we don't think about.
But I will say this though. Back in the day, it was different. They didn't have all them restaurants like they do today. It had totally changed overseas, man. They taking that basketball stuff very serious. You know, if you need it, they'd give you a maid. If you need it, they have somebody to cook for you, all that. But yeah, I tried everything though. I mean, I didn't shy away from anything.
It's crazy though. I feel like basketball, like in the 21st century, you know, like soccer was the world's game. Like I feel like basketball is quickly approaching that. You know,
not on soccer's kind of crazy. It's a culture. Yeah, it's bigger than American basketball.
Yeah, like
I see what you said.
How big basketball is, and for a sport this dominated by African Americans. That's why I'm just like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like now, soccer's big here in the U.S. now, like humongous.
They got
I think sure because we ain't making the World Cup.
Oh yeah, that hurt.
Even in the city, they just approved for the stadium.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Okay, good, man. I mean, the city,
soccer's growing, but
the city here is amazing.
But globally, I feel what you're saying. Like basketball is, especially over there in Asia. And,
man, like
That's why they
come to the
NBA
games,
tap into
40,
that.
50,000 people in the stadium. Man.
do y'all think that NBA team will ever go be overseas? Because I want to say I heard the NFL is trying to do something like that where they're trying to
The
get a team
players
in.
hate it though.
Yeah,
The travel.
because they got a game on this morning.
Yeah.
I forgot who was playing the Vikings.
Playing with Vikings, I just seen it too. Vikings. And
I think it could be a play where they could like station some teams over there for portions of the schedule of the year, block it off, and maybe play part of the season over revenue wise. It's because nobody want to live over for and have to play it because the travel would be too crazy. But if you like for this month of the season, these teams are playing their games in China or wherever, it could work.
Well, man, let's take a quick break. When we come back, man, let's just talk about what's going on in sports. There's so much going on. Louisville lost over the weekend. I know that feels horrible for Card fans. But Kentucky, they did win a big game over Tennessee. So much going on in the sports world. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back with 30 for Kentucky.